Gentle disclaimer that I, Mystic, and am employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team. Hey y'all, the next few episodes of Utopia will be more horror-leaning than other episodes of Utopia as the party venture into the realm of the Nightmare King. Here's your content warning for the next couple of episodes. This stream may contain scenes and themes some find distressing. Mentions of blood, needles, injections, gore, graphic descriptions, breaking teeth, claustrophobia, death, drowning, drug use, general violence, and disturbing imagery may occur. Our cast will be using lines and veils. If you find scenes too distressing, please feel comfortable exiting. Last time on Utopia podcast, the party left Rudy and Medusa's cottage, only to find themselves ready for Sille's dueling competition. And that is where we find them.
So then she's breaking the curse by losing. Is that right?
No, I think she just doesn't.
I don't know how curses work. I
She just
assume
doesn't-
so.
She just doesn't want these people trapped.
No, I think... Yes, I think in order for us to break that curse, we need to find out who cast it in the first place. We might already know that.
You know
That
who?
old chained up god, right?
Livy gets out the cards.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the cars again.
With this, you hear a "Rah!" as the man with the battle axe knocks out the man with the shield and the long sword for the win. Next up, we have Sille Monagard and Thomas the Vile.
Good on the pronunciation there, GM.
Go Sille!
You walk in. It's essentially just like a wooden platform with stairs up. And there is your small goblin friend standing across from you.
So, with her longsword over her other shoulder now in her non-dominant hand, walks in, for like the first half a second, walks in with the usual confidence that she would go into a ring setting like this. And then immediately really kind of drops her stature and sort of shrinks herself a little bit. And plays a little bit on kind of seeing her opponent. And will kind of enter her starting stance. She's going to go ahead and do this, though, one-handed. She's taking her longsword in her one non-dominant hand.
All right. You do so. Thomas pulls out a small rapier.
The fine blade.
Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes peeled. Lily.
A cat in the audience.
Fucking noisy tabaxi.
Announcer
goddamn.
comes up. All right. We fight fair. And it's a knockout for the win. No kill, you hear?
Got it.
shake hands.
And she bends down to shake hands.
As Thomas walks up, his green-skinned hand looks so small in your Sille, but even so, as he pulls away, your hand is damp. He's sweating profusely. And as he gets closer, you can see that his pupils are very small. He seems to be pretty afraid of what is about to happen.
When they go down to shake hands, she kind of, she doesn't bend down. She like kneels down to get on his level and shakes his hand and leans in. Hey, sir, you got this. You got this.
What?
You can run me through, all right? And she gets back up and she takes her sword and she gets in her stance.
He's just like looking. He looks out to the other goblins that he was with before, and okay. He like gets ready. All right, we are gonna do 3 different contested rolls to see what happens here. The rolls are against each other's armor class.
Sorry.
Bless you. So, ready, set, roll.
Do you want this at disadvantage for me?
Yes.
Cool.
Good call.
Thank you. 6 is the lowest on that one.
With an 8, he pierces right in between where your armor overlaps, right in the side.
Ugh, and she really, plays it up.
You bounce back, kind of pacing around each other as ones do in a duel. Second roll.
11.
21. See, slashes you right across the arm where it's exposed. There are a few different slashes rapid fire as the rapier just moves quickly across your body.
Oh, you're fast.
Last one.
Ooh, lowest is a 5.
With a 9. He runs toward you, drops the rapier, jumps up, and tries to punch you in the face. He misses. Grazing kind of says, "Play alone," and then falls back to his feet.
What? Ugh. And she takes the graze and gets back on her feet.
He looks frustrated and confused. The crowd seems restless. Get on with it already! Knock him out! Come on! All different voices. What's the rest of the party doing while this is all happening?
Why do you think he's called the Vile? It's an interesting title to give oneself.
Livy has the...
Well, if he gave it to himself, he might be trying to seem more intimidating than he actually is.
I feel like it's not very organic, though, if you try naming yourself. I feel like, there has to be a reason and someone else comes over and you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's what I'm called now. Well, it's just weird.
I named myself, sort of.
You named yourself Morgus?
No, Bright Fate.
You have a last name?
Yes.
Oh, they're still going.
Livy has the cards out.
Bright Fate.
How did that happen? Were you just put on the spot and you're like, you gotta fill out this paperwork, what's your last name? And you're like, that's Bright Fate.
No. It was...
Do you
Livy
remember
wants to-
why you named yourself Bright Fate?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
What are you
it's
doing?
just
Livy?
personal.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, okay.
Those
Just
cards,
making sure.
man.
I was scared. Livy is asking the cards where the nightmare god is.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
36. Much less funny than 1.
And that goblin just completely missed with that punch. There's no reason he should have missed that punch.
He's gonna make it hard for her to throw this fight if he's gonna be fighting like that.
As you pull out this card, Livy, you see a bogle. Eyes rolling back into your head, you see a bogle. A bogle trying to use its slick oil on the locks of the cages of this jail. Sneaking about in the shadows and leaving a trail wherever it goes. And as you look at the card, you see the word swashbuckler. You think of pirates, rapscallions, but it's of a gorgeous woman wielding a rapier with coins around the outside.
Is that what the card looks like, or is that part of what I see the image?
That's what the card looks like.
Okay, gotcha.
You come back.
If I can, I immediately tell my party that.
Interesting.
So we finally
Livy-
slippered. Sorry.
Livy, give me a history check, and Morgus, give me an arcana check.
Kinda.
I always get so nervous making history checks because if I fail, that would look so embarrassing for me.
11.
Mm-hmm. Did you roll on that
24.
one?
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh,
I
okay.
I haven't really rolled above like a 13 on the die tonight, which is fine.
Yeah. What was that,
I've been
Livy?
there, man. That's rough.
24.
Oh, nice. Okay. Morgus, you can't really see anything, although you know that there's something to be seen that you're
Story
missing.
of my fucking life.
And Livy, you think back to a early college class at Bailiwick College for the Arts that you took as a student. It was like a freshman elective course. As you all tried to focus in on the types of magic you would be the best at casting. And this was a divination class. And it talked about tarot. And it talked about how most tarot decks were not magical items, but some of them were particularly imbued by the fates of the world, with magical properties to guide you to where you needed to go. And that those who use those decks over extreme amounts of time slowly lose their sanity.
52 pickup.
Show me the nearest restaurant.
Hey, Terry.
Sorry.
What am I going
It's
to be
gonna
eating?
be. The deck is just called Hey, Terry.
Sille. Thomas bounces around you with new fervor and whispers, "It's a knockout! Just wait!" And winks really hard toward you.
What are you doing?
We're gonna roll again.
Okay. The lowest is a 6.
Okay, he wins again with a 10 as he takes the back, like the hilt of the rapier, specifically the metal that wraps around the hand, and connects with your face right in the temple and hits you for a knockout. You're not actually going to be knocked out, but you can choose whether or not to catch on to Thomas's clues about pretending to be knocked out to end the fight peacefully between the two of you.
Yeah, I think in a kind of in her sort of bar door experience, in the sort of theatrical, this is not a professional performance by any means.
Yeah.
But I think she's gonna catch on and play along with it and knock out, throw it.
Okay, give me a performance check. Pretty low save.
Okay. I'm still gonna bard. It's a 15.
Beautiful. You even the party are like, oh shit.
Is she good?
I passed him 16.
She's rocking this shit. She's like full on, like.
Godfrey's like, that's a good performance.
That's not what happens when you get knocked out. You're way more elite than that.
The winner is Thomas! Everyone starts cheering.
Birds around her head.
Just confused,
Sille's-
clapping from the party, like, good try.
Let me go resuscitate her.
Is that what
She's
you
getting
wanted to
knocked
happen?
out.
Godfrey, you enter the ring,
Don't worry, Sille, I'll wake you up.
smelling salts.
Except not actually.
It's just a
an empty
rock.
bottle.
He's just
Godfrey.
holding his hand.
Did I do it? Am I going home?
I can't even. Someday, kid. Someday.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, has been another episode of Utopia Podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna end it there. Oh my god.
No, I think with the job done, I'm not trying to waste any time. I head back over. And as I do, I switch blades to the other hand. I think that did it?
At least
Livy
got them
takes
through
out-
the next round.
Livy takes out the tarot cards and hands them. You wanna do your fortune the how long you're gonna be trapped here, or
And she'll take them. Maybe later. But thanks.
so I did use one of the tarots. One of those gross and like we can find follow its ink potentially to where our camp.
Huh.
At this, the entire raised platform for the duel, all the spectators, all the other competitors just disappear. You all are alone again.
Did they already complete the entire tournament? What if I wanted to watch the rest of it?
One.
Is this just between games?
I think it's probably consistent for all the satyrs, and it's a little different for us. Maybe it's because our wills shifted to something else.
Does it make sense in that nothing here really makes that much sense?
Are we gonna go follow Narble then? Find him.
Yeah. Like,
All right. I need someone to give me a perception check or just a straight up survival check if you want to start just trying to track right now.
Do a perception check.
Okay.
Good survival.
Livy knows when he's.
Ooh. It's the full moon on the dice, but that's a 2 on the dice. For an 8 total.
You don't see any oil or Narbil.
You know, I was always told that my head was just full of nothing, but I didn't think I would dream this up. There's really nothing here to follow.
Yeah. Perhaps this is a land of dreams if we just think about these tracks, they'll just appear. Is that how it works?
That happened, would they be real tracks or just dream tracks? I don't know anything about magic. I'll leave this firmly in your hands.
Either way, sounds like an adventure, so we just have to think about it. Zibba just like immediately just plops down and starts like humming like she's meditating really loudly.
Livy imagines like a sign, like or a flashing light to indicate where these tracks are. Is that possible?
You see flashing signs pop up all over the grove.
Ah, gotcha. That's not how it works. Okay, so this vision I had with Narvel, did any of it look familiar? Like where he was? Maybe I can...
No, not at all.
Scylla's gonna sheath her sword and put a hand out and kind of near one of the trees sort of feel up and I'll channel divinity.
Yeah. This whole place seems the same. And in this moment you realize that Narbo isn't an undead and also isn't a celestial, because you just get the same in-between vibes that you got since you got here.
Well, he might be a fae, right?
You did learn from the satyrs that they think that Bogles are from the Feywild.
I mean, isn't it reasonable to think that if we're looking for the Bogle, then we're looking for where the Bogle might go, and we're trying to get the fuck out of here? Do you think it would? And find the rift, we find him.
Yeah, that might work.
We'll cover more ground if we just split up.
Oh, let's look for clues.
We could split up, As soon as one of us finds Narble, we'll just call out to the others.
Let's have at least. Let's split up into two. I have prestidigitation, so does Morgus. If any of us find him, we'll get off a little firework in the sky. Does that sound like a good idea?
Morgus just says, all right.
Oh no, Morgus, I'll get you some tea later. Your throat's so messed up.
All right, who are the groups?
I guess I'm Team Rift Find.
Are the teams looking for different things? I thought we were looking for the same thing, but just splitting up.
Oh, right. Okay. It's directional.
I'm
then.
also Team Refined.
Okay.
I'm just gonna still hum in the background.
And I'll just be
I'll go
Team
with Sille.
Find Rift.
I'm trying to find
I'll go with
myself.
Sille. That sounds like
That's a strange thing to try to find in the dream realm, but support that.
It was on mute. My microphone was on mute. I don't know why.
It's Livy and Sille,
Livy and Sille.
Morgus.
Morgus, Zibba, and Godfrey.
All right.
All right. Each of you can roll me your own group perception checks.
See, all of this humming is really gonna help hone the perception here. I've become
18.
one with the sound.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a
So
solid
22
5.
now.
Ooh.
Wow.
I summon a dog for us.
Nice.
Great.
All he can do is bark. He has no other skills.
He has no other
Because
stuff.
Garakias is with this group as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, so we don't need a dog. We already have.
Well, Garakias isn't with you unless you want Garakias.
We don't have a dog.
No, I mean the group. We're the mystery, eh?
Morgus gets an 8.
Cool. 22, 5, and 8.
Guys, I really think it's this. Okay, if you're sure.
No, I've had a realization. I know which way to go.
You're like stepping directly the opposite direction of the feet prints that you've already found, Godfrey, as Zibba runs back through the trees.
I figured it out, I promise. I have figured out I can't be alone with the voice in my head.
Sille and Livy, as you are wandering into the more wooded areas of the glen looking for the Narble tracks, leaving the rest of your friendos behind. Sille, what is your passive perception?
11.
Okay. You feel an arm around your neck, and your head is forcibly tilted to the side.
Can I react to reach back and try and grab?
Do you make any noise when this happens, or are you silent? The person that has done this is silent.
No, I'm silent. If
Okay.
if I feel I'm not making a sound, if this happens, I am silent as I try and reach back and react on it.
Yeah, it's going to be an opposed athletics check.
17.
Got an 18 on the die
Fuck.
as the grip tightens.
Involuntary
Oh, yeah.
noise.
you hear the involuntary noise from Sille, Livy.
Also, oh my god!
You see Mary holding your friend as if she's ready for a snack.
Get the fuck off of her!
I'm hungry. Fangs extend.
If you do not get, I will kill you. Where you stand. Get off of her.
If I die, you die, Livy. I tried to play nice. You've avoided me this whole time. So you feel like the tips of fangs on your neck.
I do not care.
She tries to pull away. And still being really still.
Yeah, another athletics check.
Ha! Dirty 20.
Nat 20.
Fuck
No
you.
joke.
Fuck. I'm gonna fucking...
The fangs start to pierce the skin, but she hasn't closed her mouth fully to start drinking yet, Livy.
What do you want?
Lifts up from the neck, looks at you. I already told you. Clearly you haven't been doing the job, so I'm here to do it for you. Bites.
She just lets out another involuntary, wince.
I have
And
to
it's
make an
really
attack
pathetic.
roll, but it's just at advantage because you're grappled. I rolled another nat 20 for a 30.
But it's just at did she just fucking say, but it's just at advantage?
So you are going to take 8 piercing damage. And 4 necrotic damage.
Yeah, alright.
As the fangs release their venom into your system, and the blood starts to just slowly drip, pulling itself to the surface.
Livy.
Livy's going to run and try to tackle her. He is not thinking clearly.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
He has none. He's none. He has none.
Oh, I didn't roll very high.
I rolled a 7. What did you roll?
An 8. She just moves with Sille one step away. We can stop here if you just, start the job I gave you.
Okay, over table. I forgot what the job was. It has been a while. It has been a while.
She breaks Sille's neck.
Over table.
I forgot.
Mary, chill. What job?
Wait, back up. I have no idea what you're talking about, babe.
I thought I was doing the job. What do you mean?
Babe, what?
The job isn't live, laugh, love?
The job isn't party?
She asked you to recruit members of your party to Nick/her side.
Everyone's one.
Yeah, damn.
You essentially told her to fuck off. She was like, okay.
It's been 2 hours since she's asked.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking micromanager.
2 hours. I haven't had time to even talk.
Well, it's actually been a full day and night for some folks here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, all right. I will convince them. For us, it's been literally 2 fucking hours.
Convince them of what? She loosens her grip on you, Sille.
I will convince them to join next. Let her go, please.
What do you say? She releases you.
I say you can go fuck yourself.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
I am decidedly not making a move on her right now either. Just to be so clear. Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a
Amazing.
spell?
27.
Oh,
It's
fair.
not a spell. And a 27 is enough. But you sense, Sille, now that she has some of your blood and has some of her necrotic energy inside of you, she may be able to now charm you if you do not resist enough.
I hope it tasted so fucking good. I hope you get exactly what you're looking for in it.
It does
Enjoy
learn a little
it.
something. I'm on a guard, huh?
Yeah, you find anyone else in those cells? And she kind of winces again.
Always were the feisty ones.
I'm gonna take your fucking teeth.
You can try.
Mm.
Livy, keep doing your job, okay? Maybe once this is all done, we can get some dinner. Together.
Fine. Just don't hurt her.
Hands are off.
And she kind of stumbles.
Enjoy the party. She kind of begins to walk backwards into the forest around you. Till she disappears. And at that moment, I think you see Morgus's light of precedence go up into the sky from the other party.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
I might be the worst I've ever become when I finally get my hands on this bitch. And Scylla's got her arms kind of like gripped on your shoulders and is like leaning into you.
Livy gives her a hug. I won't let her do that again, I promise.
She won't do that again.
Lynn, sorry.
Save it. I'm okay. I think we're gonna need it, but I'm alright.
Okay.
You don't have to do what she says either. You know that, right?
Go find.
She kind of shakes her head and tries to pull herself together a bit. Okay.
You walk to go find the others. Is Scylla doing anything to hide the bite?
No. I think if that kind of fabric under her like pauldrons is up, it's up and it's kind of trying to get some of the blood, but not really. She's already pretty fucked up.
Godfrey would definitely clock this then, just with your passive. I don't know about Zibba.
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, all right. Air thoughts.
The parties reconvene as you've found the Bogo tracks. I mean, Godfrey sees the blood.
Just been arguing this whole time. Like, what were we doing, us three?
I think Godfrey was keeping track of where the tracks were, and Zibba was leading.
So we were just both around. No, it's this way. No, I really think we should. Oh no, I swear it's not.
I could see it right here. It's right over.
Godfrey, Morgus is on my side. We both think it's this direction.
All right, let's go that way. And then Godfrey leads us in a circle back to where Godfrey was. Like, hey, look, you were so right. It's right here. The whole time.
This looks exactly like it did 5 seconds ago.
What happened to you two?
I wasn't paying attention.
What happened? Did they find adventure?
What were you caught off guard by?
Sille just kind of turns and looks at Godfrey in a, who else have we encountered here that might be up? And then she sort of sways a bit and is just so gaunt.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Lady, did you make it so Sille can walk up walls too? Why did I get dibs?
I never. Sorry, no, I didn't.
You just see like Zibba immediately flinch back, like hearing your tone.
I am so sorry. No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for assuming. I shouldn't have done that.
I think if Livy and Sille are both snappy, Sille steadies herself again on Livy. It's fucking Mary. She's having him recruit for your... What are we calling them?
She's looking at you, Godfrey.
They don't have a name, and this isn't how recruitment is supposed to go.
Just for clarification, who are we talking about?
Cerruti and Medusa, and this is a hell of a way to try to get trust.
So they sent us in the woods, we almost die. Sent us to a tournament, we lose. Which sent us into a woods, where then we get hurt again and almost die. I don't think that's great to work for. Do they have unions?
How do you know what the union is?
Live in
Matters is we
Utopia.
found the
Who
narble
doesn't know what
tracks.
a union is?
We found the narble tracks. Are you feeling well? I have a little bit of medicine. I could try to patch up.
I could, sure.
Godfrey will use a charge of his medicine kit and just like put a good bandage over it.
Accepts it, but is also slightly reluctant and visibly a little different towards you than about an hour ago.
You feel Godfrey is tense and is just like, I don't know, slightly shaking. But you heal for 8 plus your level.
Thanks.
All right.
Let's
y'all
go try to
follow?
break this curse.
You're able to follow the Narbil tracks with a 22 perception. They're pretty visible. They're just oily footprints. They're not too hard to follow. But as you begin walking deeper and deeper into the woods, you see more trees like Margaret, but clearly not Margaret. They're oozing acid. They have many eyes. They walk about. You see some of the nightmare shepherds from the sky hanging out around a small campfire in a cottage. They are very large, spindly creatures with starry-like skin. They do not look like they're ever meant to go to the material realm. Clearly something of nightmares. And the time just ticks. And it feels like it's been a second, but also 3 hours before you find that the tracks change from footsteps to just a big oil slick around an outcropping of like thorny vines and brambles and sticks covered over what on the material plane you would think would be like a rabbit's den. It's big enough for a normal humanoid to crawl into.
Well,
Right.
This where it is? Or?
Only one way
Hey.
to know.
Anyone got any more of those fireworks? We could throw one of it in first, see if anything comes out.
I've gotcha. Morgus fires another prestidigitation light into the hole, and you never even see it. And nothing comes out.
What do you mean?
You see it leave Morgus's hand, then enter the threshold of the shadow that's formed inside this hole, and then it just
disappears. Sille takes her sword off her back. And we have to like crawl into this thing, right?
Try poking it first.
Livy pokes it.
I don't know that it's gonna. And she
gets
gets
a thorny stick.
I'll get a
Yeah.
thorny stick. See if I can break it. Can I break it?
They're like weirdly bendable. It's like a vine.
Oh, that's the worst kind. Wet wood.
Livy goes in.
Yeah, Sille takes her sword out, gets down, and crawls in.
Cold turkey? What are you guys are you're just crawling in there?
Yeah.
The only way out is through.
Is there headroom in there? Like, what if we
hear
get
anything
stuck?
from them once they are in, and once they're about halfway into the hole, they seem to be like slurped in. There's like a literal movement at the opening of the mouth of the hole.
What if they can't even hear us? What if they're stuck in there?
They'll need our help. Godfrey has the shadows condense around his hands and crawls in after them.
Why are we doing this? Just like sober at Morgus.
It's all right, Zibba.
We could be on our hands and knees. There's probably spiders in there.
Sometimes, if you want to be a hero, you gotta
What if we
do
get stuck? There's no one who's
dirty
going
thing.
to come get us out. Oh my god, he's in there too. I'm okay jumping up buildings at least so I can see the sky. This is very claustrophobic.
Morgus climbs in.
Oh no, but at least, you know, will get stuck first. Zibba will very hesitantly climb into a dark, small hole. Clearly, none of you have been spelunking, because I would not do that kind of shit.
Oh, I've seen it
Without a map and, like, the horror stories. Like, I better know what I'm walking into.
Oh, no, I've never spelunked. I'm not suicidal.
I spelunked before, and it was nerve-wracking the whole time. And so this right now, I'm just like... Guys, I think we should be a little more apprehensive about this.
As each one of you into this hole, you begin to just tumble. Head over feet. It's disorienting. You can't tell which way's up, which way's down. It's so dark you cannot see your hand in front of your face. And then Sille being the first one in, you feel a plop as your feet hit and then your butt hits as you lose your balance a little bit. That is it. Thank you so much for listening. If you like what you're hearing, please like, follow, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell. I don't even know if that's still a thing. Leave a comment, leave a review, all the things you can do in all those spaces. I know it's a lot, but every little small bit really helps others who enjoy this type of content find us. You can do that too by also telling a friend if you'd like. Join our Discord community. It's where we are the most active. Find us on all our socials, and I can't wait for next time. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock, everything else by myself and the cast. I hope you have a really great day.